I'm a hot girl, I do hot shit. Finish income on my outfit. I don't text quick, cause I ain't thirsty. These bitches mad, they wanna hurt me. I'm a hot girl, I do hot shit. Finish income on my outfit. I don't text quick, cause I ain't thirsty.
What's up? It's Asia Renee, and I'm back with the video. It's story time. This was highly requested from my TikTok, so let's just get it done. You feel me? So it all started. Yeah. So it all started in my sophomore year of high school. 2 years ago. Well, like 1.5. 2 school years ago. And I was dating this boy. His name is Sam. And, you know, we had been dating for like a year and a half, since 9th grade. But I've known him since elementary school and 2nd grade. Right? Alright. Just a little background knowledge. He's 16, I'm 16. Well, at the time, he's 15, I'm 15 at the time. So yeah. And basically, in April, we did what we did. And then a week or two later, he dipped out to Texas, right? So at the time, I'm not living with my mom. I'm living with my mom's ex-husband, my brother's dad, because we don't have a house yet. So my mom's staying with her boyfriend and my youngest sister, and I'm staying, me, my 13-year-old sister, her name is Kiera, and my 8-year-old brother at the time, his name is Caden. We were staying with Caden's dad, my mom's ex-husband. We're gonna call him Toothpaste, okay? So we were staying with Toothpaste. No, not Toothpaste. We're gonna call him DJ, okay? So me and so we were staying with DJ, right? And he was still close to all of our schools. So, you know, we were staying with him, and, you know, when I was at school, but when I got home, I would, like, take care of my siblings. So, like, my mom would buy food for us to put over there, and I cooked dinner, because DJ didn't know how to cook, and his roommate didn't cook for us. So I would cook I would cook Kiera and Kaden dinner, and I make sure they did their homework, and I make sure they showered, brushed their teeth, did their chores, got ready for bed, made sure that they were up first, ready for school in the morning, all that kind of stuff. Right. So it was always like me and my siblings there by ourselves, because his roommate was never there, and he was always out Ubering. So it was always me by myself. So I had kind of a lot of free time, but kind of not. So when I had my free time, I did what I did, right? So me and Sam did what we did during my free time, and blah blah blah. And so in April we did our due, and in May he dipped out to go to Texas for the second time. He's supposed to go visit Texas for his mom, because his mom lives out there, and he didn't see her that often. So he went to go visit Texas for his mom for Mother's Day, and didn't come back till after our child was born. I didn't know I was pregnant. I didn't know. Somebody's texting me. I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, I didn't know I was pregnant from like April, and after that, like I would still have periods from like April to around like into August, September. I was having a period, and I wasn't getting big. I was working at Chick-fil-A at the time for my first job, and like I could tell that I was getting like bigger, but like I didn't think nothing of it, because I was eating fast food every single freaking day. So I was like, maybe it's from this junk, and it's making me get bigger, but like whatever. My stomach wasn't that big. So the months go on. August we go back to school, and I'm wearing all my new clothes that I bought myself. And I shopped at Route 21. I got their graphic t-shirts. And in the Route 21 in the mall that I worked at, they never had the graphic t-shirts in my size, which is a small, right? They always had it in like a large or an extra large. So I was like, this is cute. I'm just gonna get in and get the oversized tee, period. So I got my graphic tees, and that's what I was wearing to school and around the house. And around the time, my mom was like, if y'all wear leggings or spandex, I need to wear long shirts to cover y'all's butts. So I was like, came in clutch. So I was wearing what I wore, but we went back to school. Nobody was noticing. In August, me and Sam broke up. After that, I didn't really talk to him. My birthday is September 2nd, so my birthday I worked, and then went on, and then there's this app called GoPuff. You can order stuff like groceries, snacks, home necessities, all that kind of stuff. So I ordered me some, and like something was just like, you should get a pregnancy test. Like, just get a pregnancy test. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, you got your period. Like, just get one just to be funny, or like just get one just get a pregnancy test. So it was calling my name. It was like, pick me. So you know what I did? I got one sent to the house along with all my snacks. That was creepy. And I took it, and tell me why I had not one but 2 lines. I was pregnant. So I just sit there and I was like, no. So then I sent a picture to my best friend, one of my best friends, Skylar, and I was like, I'm pregnant. And she was like, you're playing with me. FaceTime me and hold it in your hand so I know that it's yours. So I was like, and she was like, and I was like, and then, yeah. So that weekend, I had moved. We had moved back with our mom because she got the house. So we moved into this house, and I was like, how am I gonna tell my mom, like, how? So I texted Sam, and I was like, I'm pregnant. So I'm pregnant. He was like, oh my gosh, like, what are we gonna do? And I was like, well, last time I did anything, well, he was like he didn't like say it wasn't his or like nothing. He was just like, cause like we were still talking, but like we just weren't together, kind of. It's like we've always been like that. Like anytime we've broken up, we've always been like still cool. So I sent the pregnancy test, and I was like, I'm pregnant, and then he was like, you're pregnant. Yeah, right. Last time we did anything was in April. Blah, say blah. So what do you mean? And I was like, exactly. The last time I've done anything was in April. So if it was in April, that means I'm like, what, 5 months freaking pregnant? Sorry, I'm getting close to this. So then he was like, so what are we gonna do? And I was like, we're gonna have to keep it because like I'm not getting no baby up from no adoption, and I'm 5 months pregnant, so that I'm not getting an abortion regardless. What do you think this is? You know my glasses on. So then I was like, I gotta tell my mom. So he ended up telling his mom, his dad, blah, say blah, and he was still in Texas. And then he was like, go to doctor's appointment, da 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 da. And like, he would just make me mad. Like, I would get mad at him way easier. And I think because of the hormones, I don't know why, but like, I just didn't want, like, he made me, like, he irritated me so much that I did not want to talk to him. So I didn't talk to him my whole pregnancy. And like, he get on my, like, you gotta tell your mom, you gotta tell my mom. Like, I don't have to tell my mom, but like, it's easier for a boy. And so when eventually I was like, I told her, when in reality I didn't really tell her, but I was planning to. So I'm just telling him that I told her, and then actually tell her because I'm really gonna tell her. That didn't end up happening. So then this is like October, and I have a heart disease. I have a hole in my heart, right? And so I have to go to the cardiologist like once or twice a year. So it was around the time I had to go. So I had an appointment at the cardiologist, and I was scared because like they put like jelly in the thing, and they like look at my heart and my side, my lungs, and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, they gave me ultrasound. I was like, are they gonna see my baby? I do not want my mom to find out like that. So I went there. I had to take my shirt off and all that kind of stuff. I had to take my shirt off and all that kind of stuff. And my mom didn't end up noticing. They didn't end up noticing. Like I said, my stomach wasn't that big. So then I was like, whew. So then she started scheduling a physical appointment for me and Kiera, and I was like, she's gonna have to find out now because I'm gonna start pushing my stomach and it's bigger and harder, and it's gonna be like, ah. But then that ended up getting canceled, and then we had a dentist appointment that she scheduled, and you know they did like the little x-rays on your teeth, and then but like pregnant people can't like get the x-rays in their teeth. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I don't want to go in there and get an x-ray when I'm pregnant and then kill my baby for like my baby. But then I also like I don't know what to do. She ended up no, let me tell y'all. So then the day came for the appointment, and we were already running late, and she was like, do y'all want to go? And Kiera was like, yeah, I want to go. My brother was like, no. She was like, I can reschedule. And I was like, yeah, girl, reschedule that appointment. Kiera was like, no, I want to go to the dentist. Like, who the heck wants to go to the dentist? And I was like, you can reschedule it, Mom. Like, so she went ahead and rescheduled that, and I was like, so she rescheduled it, and went on about my business, right? So then November comes, and I'm looking for another job because I had quit Chick-fil-A in September. And then I get a job. I get an interview for JCPenney, and I gotta wear to like dress attire for the interview, and I don't have no, so I had to wear my mom's. I had to get her extra large button-up shirts with like her little button-up blouses. And it had to be big, so I don't like, because I was like, I wasn't big, but like a tight shirt, you're gonna see a bump. So I had my pregnancy to the world, to school, to my mom. Went to the interview, aced it, got the job. They messed my paperwork, so I didn't end up like working there any longer. And then December 7th comes. Sam's texting me trying to plan a baby shower, and I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it, boo. Let's invite people. And he's all the way in Texas, and nobody in my family knows. And so it's like December 7th, December 8th, and I get a job interview for Macy's. Same whole thing with JCPenney. I had to get a bigger shirt, blah, say blah. Started working at JCPenney. They said they were gonna call me back from after I did my first day training, my second day training, and my third day training. They said they were gonna call me back for when they had an opening for a trainer to come train me, right? So December 15th comes. Still haven't gotten a call back from my third day training, and I noticed that my feet are like, my foot is so freaking swole. I'm gonna insert a video like right here on this part, y'all. My feet are so freaking swole. Like one of my feet. One of my feet. It's my, I believe it's my left one. I'm gonna put the video as I'm talking right here. And I had noticed that throughout that whole month of like the end of November and beginning of December, I would like take my mom at school and be like, I have blurry vision, like I can't see, I'm seeing spots. She's like, okay, I'm gonna get you a doctor's, I'm gonna get you an eye appointment. It's probably time for a new eye appointment. Eyeglasses. So I'm like, yeah, for sure, straight, do that. So this whole time with my eye, like I'm doing my eyes, no. So December 15th come back, I have a swollen foot, blah, say blah. December 17th, this is the day. Get y'all's popcorn, cause this is the part y'all are going to need it for. Let me tell you.
I do finish income on my outfit. I don't text quick, cause I ain't thirsty.
This one. Okay. So December 17th comes, and I wake up for school. It's the last day of school before winter break, and I'm just not feeling it. I don't want to go, but I know I got to. I got to take my finals, right? So I get up. It's Colorado, so their weather's bipolar and it's snowing and it's cold. So I don't know why, but I put on leggings. So I get ready. I don't do my hair. I don't do no edges. I have box braids, by the way. I don't do no edges. I just keep it in a ponytail bun thingy and I dip out. Hold on, baby. Sorry, he's eating. But yeah, so I'm just not feeling it. I put my hair in a bun, don't do no edges, put on gray leggings in the winter, and it's Colorado, so anybody who lives in Colorado gotta know how that goes. So it's my school's like 5-10 minutes away, walking distance from my house, and I have to be to class by 7:30, so I leave the house at 7:12 in the morning. I start walking to school, and then I feel something leave out of my cooter. And I look down and I'm like, I know I didn't just pee on myself. I know. I know I did not just pee on myself. So I started walking back to the house. I only got like a block away, if that. So I started walking back to the house. And at that point in time, my mom is getting in the car with her coworker to go to work. So she sees me walking back to the house and she's like, what's the matter? Where are you going? And I was like, I don't know. I think I peed on myself. Like, she was like, you peed on yourself. Are you okay? Do you feel good? I'm like, she just sees the look on my face and she like, I'm like confused. And I'm like, I don't know. So she's like, go ahead, go in the house, take a shower. Let me know if you're going to school or not. And I was like, okay. So I get in the house, go get in the shower. On my way up the stairs to take a shower, my sister Kiera, because she stayed home that day because she had pink eye. My little sister Kamaya, she was one at the time. They were just sitting in the kitchen at the table eating cereal. And she's like, what's the matter with you? What's on your pants? And I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna go take a shower. Like, I had an attitude with her. Like, what are you in my business for? And so I go upstairs, get in the shower, and it's still coming out of me. So I'm like, something's wrong with my bladder then, because this baby must be on my bladder on 10 or something. So then I get dressed, my underwear is soaked. Take those off, put some different one on, soaked. I changed my underwear. I don't know why I just kept putting new underwear on, but I changed my underwear so much that my drawer was, I had no more clean underwear. Look at this little munchkin. Hi, baby. So I was just changing underwear. And I don't know why. Something in my head is like, now you should stop changing your freaking underwear. You're not gonna have no clean underwear by the end of the day. So I just kept changing them. On my whole underwear drawer, I had no clean underwear. So I just wrapped the towel around me and laid in my bed. So then time went on. It was like 10 o'clock, like 10:30, and my mom was texting me like, "Are you okay? What's happening?" And I was like, "It kept coming out, but I got it to stop now." She was like, "You don't feel no pain?" And I was like, "No, you're not bleeding." And I was like, "No." And then she was like, "Have you had sex?" And I was like, one time in April, and just like, did you use protection? And I was like, yeah, because I did. And then she was like, are you sure? Did you think it broke? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know why. I didn't just tell her that I was pregnant at that point in time, but like, I just didn't. And then she was like, cause if it did, you could be about 8 or 9 months pregnant, Nyjah. And I guess at the same time, my sister was downstairs talking about something. I think Nyjah's pregnant. I've been wanting to tell you, I just didn't know how. I saw the line on her stomach, and then when she came in today, I felt like her water. She was just telling my mom everything. I didn't even know she knew. So she was like, okay, just keep me updated. So then like 10 minutes later, it's like around, like not, it's 10 minutes later around that time, and I'm starting, it feels like cramps, like low to mild period cramps. So I'm just like not phased. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like maybe she's moving, maybe the baby. Cause I remember it was a girl or boy. I went to no appointments, and so I was like, maybe it's just moving around a lot and making me feel uncomfortable. Cause like he would be like all over the place in my stomach. Like I wake up and I'd be one head way bigger than the other. So then I called my best friend Skylar and I was like, hey girl, what you doing? I was just like, hey girl, what you doing? We were just talking, and I felt like, I was like, I think my water broke, because I'm like, the cramps started to get worse. So I was like, I think I'm having contractions. My water broke. She's like, you weren't even pregnant, girl. And I was like, what? And she was like, let me see your stomach. So I said, what? And she was like, and I was like, and we were like, wow. And then I was talking to her, and then she was like, the contractions were getting worse. So she was like, call your mom now. And I was like, no, I'm okay. And I was like, just talk me through and like ask me questions so I can like focus on your question that you're asking instead of what's going on in my stomach. So she was like, okay. So then it got to the point where I was finna cry. So I was like, I'm gonna call my mom. I didn't go to the hospital. And everybody knows that when I have to go to the hospital, take me to the hospital because I hate the hospital. So she's like, okay, I'm finna leave work and go to the hospital. So I go downstairs and bring my slides down, and in the kitchen, in the living room, we had a pull-out couch that turned into a bed, and that was out for some reason. I don't remember why. Oh, what's on your? Did you drool on your face? Wow. So I was laying on that, and I was just moaning in pain, and my two little sisters were sitting in the hallway in front of the bathroom eating chips at like 10:30, 10:45 in the morning. So my mom texted me and was like, go in the bathroom and see if there's blood in your underwear. So like, okay, so I go in the bathroom and I get a really bad contraction, and the doors, my youngest sister Kamaya opens up the door, and she's just looking at me, and I fall to the ground, and this hand is gripping the bathroom counter, and this hand is gripping the door frame, and I'm just laying on there turned like this, and I'm just like, and I feel like I gotta push, so I push, and I push, and then it feels like fire because his head's coming out, the ring of fire, and I push his head out. I'm like, Kiera, is there a head? Do you see a head? And she was like, yeah, and then walks to the front door calmly. I'm like, where are you going? And I'm screaming in pain, and Kamaya's crying at first, and then she's laughing at me, and then Kiera's like, don't laugh at her, it's not funny. And then my mom I pushed the whole baby out. Kiera comes in the bathroom to help me finish pushing him out, and then she starts crying. And after I pushed him out, I don't remember much of what happened because they didn't tell me. And what I was told was that Kiera, based on my mom, was like, Mom, there's a baby on the bathroom floor. And my mom was like, there's a what? And then Kiera turned the camera to the baby, and my mom was like, pick it up, get a towel, get a blanket, and wrap it up so it's not cold, and put it on Aisha's chest. And then she was like, how do I do that? She was like, I just told you. And then my mom was like, call 911, and Kiera hung up and said she called 911, and they didn't answer. 911 really did not answer, y'all. Like, I could have, what? So my mom was like, they didn't answer. What do you mean they didn't answer, Kiera? And then my mom was like, okay, I'm gonna call them and give them your number and get them information. So then time goes on. I had him at 11:25 in the morning. I had a very short labor experience, so yeah. My mom beats up him next to the house, I guess, and then she's over my head yelling, why didn't you tell me you were pregnant? Now you answer me. And then Kiera was, I'm not answering her. She's like, why aren't you answering me? And then Kiera was like, I don't think she could like comprehend what you're saying, because she started talking to me and like being communicative after she pushed the baby out. And then my mom was like, wait, what is the baby? And then Kiera was like, the parents came in and they were like, it's a boy. You gonna hold your grandson? I was like, grandson? She was like, oh yeah, you're right. So I said, I get transported to the hospital. The ambulance, I feel like I have to push again in the I remember this part. In the ambulance, I feel like I have to push again. I was like, I gotta push. And they were like, did the placenta come out? And everybody was like, no. At the house, they were like, no. So like, the whole time in my head, I'm like, I know I'm not having twins. I can't, no ma'am, no ma'am. It was a placenta. I got to the hospital. They were like, wait to push it out till you get to the hospital. So I was like, okay. Got to the hospital. I guess at some point I pushed the placenta out. They were giving me, I was preeclamptic. I had preeclampsia. That's why I had the spotty vision and the swollen stuff like that. So my blood pressure was super, like, so high. Like, so high. I still have high blood pressure now to this day because of it. So they hooked me up to, they gave me an IV and they stitched me up down there, and they gave me an IV and put magnesium. Yeah, I have magnesium sulfate or something like that, and it helps with high blood pressure and preeclampsia after you have a baby, and it like makes you drowsy and weak and stuff. So I couldn't get out of bed. I didn't hold him, see him, feed him, none of that stuff till like late that night, and I had him at 11:25 in the morning. I couldn't get out of bed though. I could barely move. I was asleep. Couldn't feed him. Couldn't use the bathroom myself. They stuck a catheter at me, and that's how I went to the bathroom. My mom, when I gained consciousness, like when I was like back okay, even though I was on magnesium a little bit, she was just talking to me like, why'd you do it? And I was like, I was scared to like tell you stuff like that. She was pretty calm. She didn't yell at me or nothing like that. Sam's dad was there. He got a whole bunch of clothes. He got a whole bunch of Malachi. My best friend Skylar ended up coming to the hospital. My mom and her helped me name him. That's how you guys say Malachi. And we were all just cool. Everybody brought a whole bunch of clothes because they didn't have nothing. I promise y'all, he has more clothes, I feel like, than a baby that was planned to come. Like, he still has, like, he had clothes from, because he was premature. He was born a month and a half premature, because I guess he was supposed to be born in January of 2020 on the 17th to the 20th. And he was born December 17th, 2019, so he was a month and a half early. But he was perfectly healthy, passed all of his newborn screenings. He didn't have to go in the NICU, none of that. He was perfect, like, nothing was wrong with him. But yeah, he had clothes from like preemie, newborn to like 2T. Still does. Yeah. So your hand is freezing because you're playing with my water. That's why. Okay. So yeah, guys, this is Malachi. He just woke up from a nap. Say hi. Say hi. Go baby. Go baby. Go baby. Go baby. Go. He should be trying to get my water bottle. But yeah, this is Malachi. He will be, today is July 14th. He'll be 7 months on Friday, July 17th. He's almost 1, and this time is just going by so fast. He's gonna be crawling, like he gets on all fours and will like rock back and forth and try to go. He can sit up by himself. Him has 2 teeth. I'm sad, but it's okay. Now I guess we just answer some questions that I saw on my TikTok, because a lot of people on my TikTok were requesting this video. So, is the dad still in his life? His dad is very much still in his life. Are me and the dad together? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we are. We're good. Was my mom mad? I mean, any parent would be mad for a parent if their child and they're pregnant, but like, she didn't show no anger and madness to me. I'm not saying she was like perfectly okay with it, but like she was calm, asked questions, stuff like that. How did my sister find out that I was pregnant? I have no idea. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. how does everybody treat him? How does everybody feel now? They love him probably more than me. But it, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Tell him, say it is okay. Cha-cha side. And then a lot of people were saying on TikTok that he's my twin. Everybody told me that too, my family too. But like, I don't know, are we twins? Yo, are we twins? Also, I'm gonna be active on here. Yeah, I'm gonna be real active on this YouTube because I'm gonna take it serious. Cause like, it's real fun. Like, making this video was fun. Like, I'm hyped. Yeah, so I'm gonna be get active on here. So right now in the comment section, comment some video ideas that y'all really want to see. Cause I'm gonna do them. I promise I will. Like, comment some pranks, some story times that y'all want to hear. Like, what kind of videos do y'all want? Tell me now. Some vlogs. What do y'all want, baby? Yeah. So thank you for watching our video. Thanks for watching our video. Oh yeah, thanks for watching my video, and be sure to add me on Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. They'll be in the description and in my intro. I have my Twitter and my Snapchat and my Instagram. I don't think my TikTok is in there, but it's okay. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video. Let me know what else y'all want to see. And let's get me to 250 subscribers. And when I get to 250 subscribers, it's giveaway time.
Finish income on my outfit. I don't text quick, cause I ain't thirsty.